guys, I'm Brittany Rivers and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you all how I dyed this 613 13x6 250% density wig from Beliself on Aliexpress. I bought this with my own money. This video is not sponsored at all, but this was really my first time really playing with 613 hair and actually keeping it blonde instead of watercoloring it. So I'm going to take you all through that process, show you all the colors I used and all of that. I'm also going to put them in the description box in case you just want to look at that. But I did manage to get like darker roots and all of that, and it came out so bomb. So Beliself is one of my favorite AliExpress hair companies. I had tried them before, and I'm happy with the way this came out. I hope you all enjoy this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Madam Brittany, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so we are going to jump into this. I have my 13x9 pan, my purple shampoo, a little dye brush to mix it all together, 20 volume developer, and I have my dyes over here. So I'm not going to use all of these dyes, but this is the Wella Color Charm dye. I'm going to put in the description box exactly how many I used. You really only need like 4 of them. I bought way too many. I watched a few YouTube videos and combined what colors they used and did my own thing. Here's the wig. So this wig is from Beliself. This is their 30-inch 250% density 613 wig. We're going to go ahead and get started with toning the hair. I pour in the boiling water. The water was like extremely hot. Like it doesn't have to be that hot. So I ended up adding like a little water from the sink and cooling it down because it was too hot to touch. So I'm going to go in and add some of that Shimmer Lights shampoo. And we're just going to mix it around using a dye brush, whatever you have. Like it doesn't matter. Just mix it up, distribute that shampoo. And the toning process happens in all of like 10 seconds. I don't leave it in very long, but you definitely don't want to leave it in too long because then the hair could actually turn purple. It goes to silver to like this light purple. So don't leave it in too long. Check on it. As soon as you put the hair in the water, you will see it's already kind of changing colors. So I'm just going to be pushing it down with a little dye brush to make sure all of the hair is getting in the water. You can kind of see it's already getting a little like silver like and losing some of that yellowness to it. I'm going to lift it up and you can see right away it's already losing that yellow. I am so impatient. So like 3 minutes later, I'm taking the hair out. I moved it over to the sink. It looks about ready to me. Like you can see, like it doesn't have to be perfect. This hair is going to be blondish anyway. I just don't want that yellow tint to it. So it's looking pretty good to me. I'm about to go ahead and rinse this out. So all rinsed out, this is what the hair looks like. Like it looks beautiful. Even this is a nice blonde, but I want something a little more oomph. I want a few little darker roots. I want a little more dimension in my wig. So that's why we're actually dyeing it blonde. Whether this is necessary or not, I want to protect the lace on my wig and make sure it doesn't get any weird color to it. So I'm going to spray it with Got To Be Glue Free spray, blow dry the lace, spray it again, blow dry it, spray it again, blow dry it. So now that the prep is done, we are going to get to actually dyeing this hair. I used the 8N/811 color. I only ended up using one of them. Like you don't need too much dye, maybe 4 boxes in total. I will have a few different colors I'll be using today. But the way you mix it is you use 1 full bottle. So I'm going to pour 1 full bottle in my little mixing bowl and then fill up that bottle twice with the developer. So fill it up with developer, pour it in there, fill it up with developer, pour it in there. So it's 2 parts developer, 1 part bottle. So now I'm just going to be applying that dye to the front of the lace, the whole frontal region of the wig. So make sure you're kind of like parting the hair backwards. If you want a side part or a middle part, make sure you're going all the way back, getting every bit of this dye on there. You really can't go too wrong. Don't go too far back unless you really like more darkness to your wig. But just make sure you're kind of moving the hair to the side, getting all kinds of angles. I'm telling you, one bottle of this is definitely enough for the roots. I actually had a little bit left over, but just make sure you're getting all in there, you guys. You see how I'm about to start moving the hair? I'm trying to check and make sure everything is covered. There's not going to be any weirdness. Even you can kind of flip the wig over and see where you haven't put dye and kind of go ahead and treat those places on the wig. So you can kind of see how the dye has gotten darker on the wig. But at this point, I'm trying to decide how I want to do the rest of the hair. So I decided to first use the 10N color from Wella. So I ended up mixing 3 dyes at once. I used 1/3 of each bottle, and then I'm going to run out and use the rest just so I can keep up with the measurements. So I'm going to mix that, and I'm also going to combine it with this T27 color. And then lastly, there's this gold 10NG in the background. I'm also mixing with it. So that's like the 1/3. So basically, I'm going to end up using all of these bottles. So if you just want to do it at once, just do it at once. Mix all 3 of these bottles together and then add 6 bottlefuls of developer. I made it way more difficult than it had to be. So once you mix those together, just start where you left off, and you're just lathering the dye all over the wig. It's just that simple. Just everywhere, you guys. I'm over here making a mess and all that, but you just want it everywhere. I absolutely hate dyeing hair like this. Like, watercoloring is just so easy, but when it comes to blonde, I don't really think you can do that very well. So you just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Just get that dye everywhere. And then I let it sit for maybe about 3 hours. I just went to do other things. I might have left the house and all that. Spread the wig out. Make sure you're getting all of the hair. Flip the wig over. Get the roots from the back of the wig. Like, just get everything, you guys. But since it's blonde, you really can't go too wrong. But just get all that dye in there. 3 hours later, I'm over here looking at this hair, and it's so beautiful. Like, I didn't even think a blonde could be this beautiful. This is why we didn't stop at the toning step. Like, look at this hair. It's like a dirty blonde. It's just giving. It's so cute. I think this is going to be beautiful on darker skin. Like, I'm so excited. Like, blondes just don't ever do it for me. But this one, it's doing. It is giving. Just all the way down to the roots. I love how the roots fade into like the body of the hair. It looks amazing. I love it. So then I decided to condition the hair a little bit with the Beliself conditioner. I just left it on for about 5 minutes, rinsed it off, and allowed the wig to air dry overnight. And that's really it, you guys. This hair would be so cute with a middle part too. Like, the dark roots just gave, you guys. I love it, love it, love it. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Madam Brittany. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye, guys.